Hello everyone, I think you are going to like this little adventure we are going on, and fun fact, I was actually a Girl Scout myself when I was in elementary school. But yes, this is all about the Girl Scouts, and I'll be reading about Girl Scouts of America from Thought and Culture category to Story of America cards. So let's begin. Also, if you notice something's odd with my voice, it's because I'm recovering from a cold when I'm recording this. Girl Scouts of the United States of America, or simply just known as Girl Scouts, is a youth organization for girls in America and for American girls living abroad. The organization was founded by Juliette Gordon Low in 1912. It was organized after Low met Robert Baden-Powell, the founding of Scouting, in 1911. Upon returning to Savannah, Georgia, she telephoned a distant cousin saying, "I've got something for the girls of Savannah and all of America and all the world, and we're going to start it tonight." The Girl Scouts' goals are to prepare young girls to empower themselves and promote compassion, courage, confidence, character, leadership, entrepreneurship, one example being selling cookies, and active citizenship through activities involving camping, community service, learning first aid, and earning badges by acquiring practical skills. Each Girl Scout membership is organized according to grade, basically the grade the girl in question who wants to join the Girl Scouts is in, and activities are designed for the level. Girl Scouts also accept girls from all different types of backgrounds, and the equivalent to Girl Scouts of America or the Boy Scouts of America. On my honor, I will try to do duty to God and my country. So states the pledge of the Girl Scouts, the American wing of a worldwide movement begun in England in 1907 by Sir Robert Baden-Powell, founder of the Boy Scouts. His sister Agnes then organized the Girls' Guides, the British forerunner of the American Girl Scout program. Visiting Agnes Baden-Powell at the time was a 59-year-old American widow, Juliette Gordon Low of Savannah, Georgia, who was especially interested in the program as a means to promote nature study and community service among young girls, while at the same time building strong character. Born just before the Civil War, Miss Low had witnessed an urban population being gradually cut off from helpful recreation of the outdoors. On her return to America from England in 1912, the energetic Georgia widow invested her time and talent in building a Girl Scout program in America. Founding the first group in Savannah, she gathered together 16 neighborhood girls who met regularly in her carriage house. Miss Low went to become the first president of the national organization that, some 8 years later, counted a membership of over 50,000. Her birthday, October 31st, continues to be celebrated annually. The Girl Scouts of America remain dedicated to building personal character and to community service. There is an informal education program covering a wide range of activities conducted in small groups or troops with adult leaders. Scouts are divided by age into brownies, 7 to 8 years old, junior girls, 9 to 11, cadets, 12 to 14, and seniors, 15 to 17, with promotion based on mastery of skills at each level. For example, a career awareness program, helps orient young girls towards possible new career opportunities for modern women. The Brownies Can Do Anything program emphasizes skill badges such as cooking and hiking, and helps the beginning scouts follow in the footsteps of the older girls. Special summer programs include helping the handicapped and understanding the senior citizen. National headquarters have been in Washington, D.C. since 1916, when Miss Woodrow Wilson served as the first honorary president. From its inception, the organization has been concerned with promoting an informed and helpful use of the outdoors through teaching of camping skills and nature study. Its commitment to friendship and fair play without regard to race, nationality, or religion has included international goals as well. So I guess I can do for a bonus entry about Girl Scouts is that since I was a Girl Scout myself from Daisy to Cadet, but anyhow, let me tell you of a Girl Scout story, if you got this far. You see, this happened during my first time camping, and that was with the Girl Scouts, and you get to do camping with them when you're in brownies, so I was a brownie when this happened. Each girl is given a task to help out at the campground. There are already prepared tents, so we didn't really have to pitch a tent, but tents are involved related to the story. So I can't remember what task I was doing, but I was at the center of the camp, probably around the campfire, so it had something to do with that. But I do remember, I was at the center of the camp. And then I heard screaming, and this was like a blood-curdling scream, like someone just died. So I turned around and I see 3 girls in my troop come running out of their tent. So I bravely and calmly come up to them and asked what was going on. And one of them fearfully said, "Something grabbed my leg." And I think she was pointing at her tent, but it was obvious where it was coming from. And what happened. But back to the story, when she told me this, I did not believe them, and I don't know why I didn't have that moment to think that it could be dangerous or not, but none of us called the leader and sort of had a hunch that someone was pulling a prank on them. And I did not know about the Girl Scout murders at the time, but we were very safe, so nothing like that would happen at that scenario, but let's not get sidetracked. So maybe this is also like why I wasn't so scared, because I thought it was a prank. But my hunch was right anyway. So I decided I'm gonna go check the tent. They huddled behind me, scared, and maybe one of them was like trying to warn me not to go into the tent, but I went in the tent anyway because I wasn't scared and I was gonna get to the bottom of this. But ironically, at that moment, the wind decided to blow, and it was a small, strong gust of wind at just the perfect moment. Something that is rare to happen in reality, but basically, we saw someone's silhouette standing at the entrance of the tent. Yes, you know where I'm going with this. The girls behind me instantly started screaming even louder, but I remained quiet because I recognized who the person standing at the entrance of the tent was. And who was it? Oh, it was my sister. Yeah, it was B, or Rosamund, who I like to call Quiet-sama. She was the one who scared the girls in the first place and made them run out of the tent. But you're probably asking questions like, but how did she do this? And when did she get into the tent? And yada yada yada, that stuff. Well, basically from her point of view, the girls were chatting and said one of them was going to tell scary stories in the tent. My sister asked if she could join them, and they said no. But my sister was not going to take no lightly, since she is a mischievous one mostly. Basically, my sister sneaks into their tent, and she hides under one of the bed cots. And when the girls entered, and the one that said something grabbed my leg was the one who sat on the bed my sister was hiding under, and she was the one who grabbed her leg, causing the whole commotion in the first place. So that's the whole story when it comes to asking about my time as a Girl Scout. This event is like the top tier of, not only because I remember a lot about it, but just how it went down. I can't forget it. Like the wind, just the perfect moment to make it all creepy. Well, for the girls, not me. I miss the old me. And that was the history of the Girl Scouts from Story of America cards. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed the little story I gave for some laughs, because it still makes me laugh to this day. Anyway, take care.